What is going on, y'all? What is up? I hope y'all are having a freaking awesome day. We're going to change it up a little bit for the next couple videos. Probably a lot of videos. I enjoy doing these things. So for those who have watched me for a long time now, know that I am a paranormal investigator, or some people call it a ghost hunter. That is my hobby that I do on the side, outside of doing this and biking and rollerblading and guitaring and Xboxing. I have tons of hobbies, y'all. But I'm a paranormal investigator too. So I wanted to react to some paranormal videos that you see are floating around on YouTube. So the way I work with my team is I-4 Corridor Paranormal, if you're in Florida. When I go into an investigation, I don't want to know what they say is happening there. I want to be able to determine that for myself. Because what happens is, if you already have a preconceived notion that, oh, I come up these steps and I see a person standing there, now your mind's going to start playing tricks on you and you're going to see somebody there. And I don't like that. I want you to say, we have an activity right here. I have activity in this room. I have activity in this room. I might hear some voices. I might hear this. I might hear that. I don't want to know exactly what you hear. I don't know exactly what you see. I just want to know where these things happen at, so that way I can make my own determination. That's how I live. I go into these investigations also as a skeptic. I'm going in there. You're telling me your house is haunted. I'm going there to prove you're wrong. Your house is not haunted. And some people might say, oh, well, you shouldn't do that. These people are scared to be in their own houses, and they want some type of closure, or maybe not closure, but some type of explanation of what is going on that might not be a ghost, because that's the last thing some of these people want to hear about, is they got a ghost in their house. So we're going to check out some of these videos. I am probably going to pick apart every single thing. I want you all to remember, though, I am not here at these places. I am not here. I don't see what they're seeing. My hearing's not the best anymore, so I might not hear everything that they hear. But remember, I am not here. I'm not trying to discredit what they're saying. I'm just trying to show you an alternate of what it could be as from a skeptic's point of view. With that, let's get going. Who did this video? Let me just give them a shout out here. This one was from somebody called Bizarre Bub. Scary Comp V889. So yeah, so Bizarre Bub is who I got this video from here. I'll put a link in the description for the original video here in just a minute. All right, let's check it out.
On March 18th of 2024, a restaurant waiter begins to panic after noticing something very strange in the video he just took. The man in this video is known as Dustin Frazier, and while working the night shift all by himself, he decided to record a video for a friend using Snapchat. This is something that he often does, as messaging friends makes him feel less alone when he works by himself. Other employees completely understand, as they themselves don't like being alone at this diner. Like any other night, Dustin records a video for a friend. But as he watches it before sending it over, he immediately starts to freak out. Take a look.
No, because I'm freaking out, guys. So I just Snapchatted my friend, right? And I walked through, and now the alarm's going off.
Did you set the alarm off? Is it a motion detector? Oh, that kind of alarm. Oh, okay. Interesting.
So I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something behind me. And I watched it. I did a playback before I sent it to him, right? And I don't have insurance, right? But I don't know. I'm just I'm gonna have to do something, because I don't know. Just I feel like I need to go to the doctor, but I'm constantly just nauseous, and I don't really know why. I have tried.
What the hell? Did you see that?
Take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really does anything. And then whenever I feel like I need to go to the doctor, but I'm constantly just nauseous, and I don't really know why. And
let me remind us.
I don't have insurance, right? But
I'll do it again so you can see it. They're probably gonna show it.
I'm just I'm gonna have to do something, because I don't know. Just I feel like I need to go to the doctor, but I'm constantly just nauseous, and I don't really know why.
You see it back there? There's a face back there. But
have tried
I'd like to
take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really does anything.
I heard that whisper.
And then
I heard that EMP.
whenever I go and I'm just like laying down and stuff, like I can.
As if Dustin wasn't already creeped out from
Oh,
working
they're showing it
alone,
again, okay.
he captures this.
Yeah, I saw that.
Either someone, or as many viewers believe,
but look, hold on.
something was caught on camera.
Looks like
Although
there's more than
lacking
one.
sufficient lighting, the mysterious figure is just
Is that the light fixture?
barely visible for us to see that it's right there.
There's a light
Looking
fixture.
closely, it appears to be watching Dustin as he unknowingly gets it on camera. However, this footage gets even more creepy when listening to the
I
audio.
hear the whisper.
Seem like it really does anything.
I heard that little whisper
And
there.
then whenever I
Despite hearing something, it's hard to make out what's being said.
Yeah.
Yet, for Dustin, the whispers alone were enough to convince him that something highly unusual was happening that night. If no one else had been inside the restaurant, then just what was this? While no further updates have been given by Dustin,
see-
there has yet to be a definitive explanation for
Is it? Could it be? It looks like there's a TV back here in the corner. I can't really see it from here, but could it have been a reflection off this TV with one of these lights? Because if you look at this sconce right here, you see what I'm pointing at right here? Where my arrows? I'm pointing at the thing. Y'all can see that. You see that sconce? The sconce almost looks like the reflection that was in that. I wonder if that's what he was seeing.
this mysterious footage.
Once again, y'all, I'm not trying to discredit what he's saying. I'm just trying to show an explanation to what he possibly could have seen on there. I don't want to discredit the man. I mean, he's obviously scared, but if he sees this video, it might give him a little, comfort to know that possibly could have been a reflect. It looks, I'm not there, so I don't know what's actually is in that room. So it looks like there might have been a TV right there, and that could have been a reflection off of one of them light sconces in that TV. So that's where I'm thinking about it. That's what I think it is, possibly.
This next video was taken at a storage facility where a father owns a storage unit containing obscure
places
vintage
are creepy
items.
anyways.
The facility is well known for being creepy,
Yeah.
but it's the contents of this unit that's by far the creepiest. Among all things inside is a toy monkey that the father knows is worth a lot of money. Although initially not wanting to sell the doll, he now hopes that someone would buy it off his hands as soon as possible. Ever since having it, the stuff inside his unit would move on their own. Now, noise complaints would often be made by employees who accuse the man of living in his storage, but after setting up a camera to show that it's the stuff inside being thrown around, he captures this.
What the heck? Nah.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the toy doll moves on its own. The staff working at the storage facility were just as spooked as the man who owns this unit. He believes that this is the culprit behind the strange noises employees heard.
I don't know about this, y'all. I don't know. I'd like to examine this doll, because if y'all know how a stuffed animal is, there is nothing inside of a stuffed animal that's hard. So in order for something to physically, a doll to stand up, you have to have bone structure or something like, or in a doll's case, rods inside of that that are stiff to give it that, make it ridged like it, so that way it can lift its head up like that and be able to hold itself up, because a doll, would just it's kind of limp. I don't know. I'm on. I don't know about this one right here. It just doesn't seem real to me. It's almost like it's staged. How did he know to look right there at that time? I don't know. Like I said, it's to me it just doesn't look real.
While there has yet to be a prospective buyer for this doll, the man continues to document the monkey on the off chance that something else is caught on camera. But currently, nothing else has happened. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's almost too staged.
Now this next video was captured on a Ring camera that's placed inside a bedroom where a mother and her daughter sleep together. Like most parents, the mother had bought the camera to keep an eye on her child, who's often left alone in their own room. But according to a comment giving more details on this footage, the camera was bought for another reason. Recently, the mother's daughter has been saying some rather odd things, from mentioning a man who she occasionally sees in her closet, to saying things like, "I'm scared because he's there." The mother felt compelled to watch over her daughter more so than usual. But in the following footage, something happens that's forced.
So real quick, let's talk about this before we even see the footage. When it comes to children seeing things, children have very active imaginations. So if they see something on TV, their minds will put that together for them in their own real world. So you got to kind of, when a child says they see something, of course, you don't want to discredit them because you want them to be open with you. But you got to really think about, what did they watch before, they may have seen this. Did they see something on TV? So let's watch the video, see what kind of footage they can pick up on the Ring camera.
Forced her to keep her away from this room. One night, while sleeping in her daughter's bed to keep her company, this happens.
The hell? I will say, it made my arm stand up. It made the hair of my arm stand up. That was creepy. I mean, the little girl looked like something was choking her or holding her down or something. So, hold on. Let's watch it one more time. And the eyes are creepy too with the IRs from those cameras. It makes it look creepier. Watch her. It's almost like she's having a seizure almost on that. That's creepy. It's like she's trying to push somebody away. I'm gonna finish watching, then we'll talk about it. So, what do we...
Upon waking up, the mother immediately notices something on the ceiling. It isn't until seconds later, when her daughter lets out a piercing screech, that she realizes she isn't the only one seeing this. Overcome with fear, but not completely paralyzed by it, she quickly attends to her daughter. But even she is trying her best to avoid this apparent horrifying sight by covering her own eyes.
Yeah, so
Clearly, whatever was above them must have been terrifying.
Yeah.
Despite there being a lack of info on this footage, the recording alone does make for a creepy video.
That is creepy. That little girl, it looked creepy as hell. I don't know. Because at first I was thinking maybe, I don't know if y'all ever heard of sleep paralysis, where you're actually awake. So what happens is if y'all know me, I am in the medical field, so I know a lot of medicine related stuff. So when you watch, or not when you are sleeping, your body puts off a chemical. It almost like paralyzes you, so that way you don't reenact your dreams while you're sleeping. So so that way I don't know if you've ever felt like you've fallen in your sleep at night, but when you fall, it's like you feel like you're falling, but you really haven't. So what happens is you go into sleep paralysis, but sometimes you don't. So what happens is you might lift yourself up off the bed a little bit in a dream, and then you drop back down, and it makes you feel like you're falling. So what happens is, like I said, your body puts off this chemical to basically paralyze you while you're sleeping, so you don't reenact dreams. That's the whole point I'm trying to get to, y'all. But this shit right here, this is creepy. Like I said, we don't see what's above them. Looked like the woman said she saw it too. That's pretty creepy. I will say, looks like the little poor girl. She's trying to hold something away from her or something. Whether
or not she had seen the supposed man mentioned earlier remains a mystery. But ghost or not, viewers agree that something truly horrifying was seen that night.
She saw something. And they said the mom said something too.
In the following video, a small child is seen roaming around in their bedroom after waking from a nap. 7 p.m., and the child typically doesn't wake up around this time. Usually, according to the mother, they're dead asleep until the next morning. But for some reason, they have woken up. Although it may seem like this was just a normal occurrence, something happens later in this footage, reassuring the mother that this incident was definitely strange. Keep in mind that her child can only babble, making it impossible for him to recount his experience. This is what was caught.
He's just stretching out. He's just stretching out. I don't think anything of that. He's just stretching out, getting comfortable.
It's only been 4 months since the family had settled into this house, and this happens. A voice, which definitely wasn't the child's, is heard on camera. Mind you that he can't speak yet, as his speech is only limited to babbling. Yet strangely, a voice is heard in this room.
So it sounds like it says play with me. This is a child's room. There's a ton of toys in there. Once again, I'm not there. I don't know what type of toys this child has, but it sounds like it says play with me, and there a lot of child's toys say play with me. So that's where I would go with that. Just like I said, I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know these people. I've never met them. I don't know nothing about them. Don't know their situation, but that's what it sounds like to me.
As the mother states, it almost sounds like a little girl speaking to his son. Freaked out, she shares this video in case anyone could explain it. This incident, coupled with the footage of her son's legs being seemingly pulled off the bed, has led viewers to believe that something supernatural had occurred. But like always, I'll let you be the judge. Is this evidence of a ghost caught on camera?
I don't think so.
Or is it something else entirely? This next video was submitted by Monica Cruz, who states that something pretty creepy was caught at work. She and a couple of friends work as security guards at an undisclosed location that, according to her, has been abandoned for quite some time. Her job is to patrol the premises in case anyone tries to break into the property, but after being notified of a person detected on site, she saw this.
When we check the cameras for somebody, always looking for somebody. We don't pay attention to this.
To the ghost?
No.
Who's on call?
We need to check the one in the office. And this is the same one that's in our office after everybody leaves because I can freaking hear it.
There it is.
Oh my god, I'm getting chills. I quit.
Damn.
And it moves fast.
Wow.
It does.
Is that outside?
It waved to the camera, you saw?
We didn't see all that.
Is that outside?
Oh my
We
god.
didn't get this far.
We didn't get this far because we were so impressed by the first one.
Wait. Oh, we didn't get this far?
No.
There's more.
This one.
It keeps coming back.
She keeps setting the cameras up.
Mira. You can see the time. Mira, ahí va, otra vez. Hala.
This is crazy.
No sale la gente, güey.
I like to know what we're looking at here. What is this? It looks like, if this is outside, as of right now, I'm going with that's some type of an animal, especially if that's is outside. Like I said, I don't know if that's outside or not. It looks like it is. But I'm going to go with some type of animal on there. Because it keeps coming back. If it was a haunted,
A large, shadowy mass is seen moving about in a very strange way. Monica and her coworkers mention that its movement is very fluid-like. It's because of this that they hesitated to check whatever this was.
I'd say it's an animal.
Something about it just didn't seem right. Feeling too afraid, they observed the figure through their CCTV cameras. Now, despite filming an old recording, Monica states that the video still gives her chills. She says that it's the only video she has in which something truly unexplainable was caught on camera. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. It's mid-afternoon when a small family gathers around the table for a quick meal.
Kid, like, sleeping
During
in the
this
food.
time, the child's parents decide to record a video capturing this moment on camera. But unbeknownst to them, this seemingly innocent moment would quickly turn creepy. Janice Bouchard, the child's mother who submitted this video, claims that the house in this footage is haunted. It belongs to her mother, and ever since Janice was a kid living here, strange things would happen. The most unsettling thing she's ever witnessed was a drawing etched on her bedroom wall. The drawing was already there when she first moved in. It was an image of what appeared to be a giant bat with a wide open human mouth, brimming with blood. The drawing was disturbing to say the least. But fast forward to this day, and something happens that reminds her of this image. Take a look.
C'est bon?
C'est bon? Ouais.
Doucement. Doucement. Hey,
Écoute,
au-dessus de la
écoute.
table, au-dessus de la table.
Ici. Oui, faut-tu le mettre là?
Hey! Au-dessus de la table. Comme ça.
Non.
Hey. Au-dessus de la table, comme ça.
Ouais. C'est le même que tu as mangé. Tête de cochon. Non! Ok. Non. C'est drôle avec son petit nom, hein. Il est vraiment dans le Terrible 2, là, tu sais.
Ah,
Qu'est-ce que tu checkes là? C'est des fantômes, mon amour!
c'est pas une mouche, quoi.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Hein? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Quoi? Quoi? Parle! 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 Non! C'est comme, c'est moi à peste, si, je vais parler mais ça me tente. Je m'inquiète pas, tu vas parler en tabarouette. Ah ben non, on va dire, Colin, te rappelles-tu quand il parlait pas? Est-ce qu'on était bien, hein?
Replaying this moment, it's apparent that something had caught the child's attention. Whatever it might have been, it doesn't appear on camera. Yet it's for this reason the mother thinks that something very strange had occurred. Initially, she was unfazed by her son's behavior, but after watching this video and remembering the drawing she saw as a kid, she was left beyond spooked.
I don't know.
She was left even more so after realizing that he was trying to describe what he was seeing by imitating it. It was the least that he could do, given his lack of speech. The hooing sounds immediately made her think of the wide open mouth on the drawing of the supposed supernatural entity. But whether her son had actually seen this or not remains unknown.
I don't know.
Just who or what did her child see in this house?
It's like he follows something, but he could have heard something too. Yeah, that's not paranormal.
Now, despite this next video being posted more than 5 years ago, it still holds up as being pretty spooky. The person who uploaded this is known as Max, and while taking a walk through a secluded section of a park, he finds an entryway to a hidden sewer tunnel. Both him and a friend decide to explore this tunnel out of sheer curiosity,
Oh, me and my friends used
but
to
as
do
you'll
that.
see, they would later come to regret this decision. Watch.
Dude. Oh man, I'm gonna cut it off.
That's how I used to get when I was a kid. That was fun stuff.
Okay, so we got pretty far. Yeah, we got pretty far. That's the exit out there. So here's the manhole cover. You can kind of see it. Here's like a ladder, but yeah, we're pretty far. We're gonna just take
Do you hear that?
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Upon reaching a dead end, a strange noise is heard out of nowhere. Listening closely, it kinda sounds like someone laughing in the distance. Both friends were so scared that they instinctively fled without fully comprehending what they had heard. It was only after watching this video that they realized what it was, a sinister laugh that echoed in the distance. No one else was around except them, which made this incident extra creepy. Although encountering this in 2017, they still have no clue where this mysterious laughter had come from.
So this was a sewer tunnel. They just said there was a manhole cover, so there's more than one manhole cover in it. So might not have been that one, but maybe 50 yards down the pipe a little bit, there may have been another manhole cover where there could have been some people up on the top, not up top, but up on the street level, laughing, and you could have heard that because that stuff echoes. I remember when I was a kid, I used to play in those tunnels too. You could hear stuff for hundreds of yards easily through those. I mean, I could talk normal. I could just talk like this into that thing, and you could hear me for, so far because the sound only travels down that little tube right there. So, all right, let's see what else we got here.
This last video comes from an online streamer from South America who, while doing a live stream, caught footage of something that's left viewers totally spooked. It was more than a few years ago when this happened, but even to this day, this clip remains baffling. Now, the clip itself comes from a live stream in which Ari, the online streamer, was getting groceries for the week. Live streaming out in public is something that she occasionally does before ending her streams at home. However, it was inside her house where this occurrence took place. Only a couple hours before ending her live stream, Ari chats with her audience while cutting up some fruit from her grocery haul. While chatting with the viewer, she's told that someone is right behind her.
Oh, what?
Thinking that perhaps they were trying to scare her, she shrugs it off. But as the stream continues, something happens that scares the living daylights out of her audience.
Dicen, la niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, venir de querer asustarme. La niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, venir de querer asustarme.
Hold on, do it again. Notice it moves with her.
In the background, someone else is briefly seen. This was strange considering that Ari lives alone, yet it appears that someone else had been there. According to viewers, this supposed person looks like a child. Looking closely, it appears as if a little girl had popped into view before quickly hiding away.
That's creepy.
Again, Ari had no idea as to who it was that they saw. She had thought they were trying to scare her, but after looking at this clip, it became clear that they weren't playing around with her. Someone or something was in fact right behind her.
If you watch it, it looks like she moves the same way it moves. So, and that looks like a mirror. Like I said, I'm not there. I don't know. Let me look at it again.
Not much else is known about this clip or what occurred afterward.
That looks like a mirror. So, and she sits back, it comes into play, and then when she moves, it goes out of play. I don't think that's paranormal. I either think that's her, or if that is a mirror, what is on the this side of the camera? Now, once again, I'm not trying to discredit this poor girl. I don't know. I'm not trying to discredit her, but could she be setting this up for views? I know as a YouTuber myself, we do things every once in a while to try to, get views, because that's how we get paid, by how many people view this stuff. So I don't know. It's hard to say. I think honestly, I just think it's her reflection back there, but I'm not going to write it off.
But even if no context is given, the clip alone is enough to make viewers unsettled. So then, just who or even what was caught on camera?
Because notice they only show that one time. Let me see her moving some more, see if it goes back into play.
Thanks for watching, and
So yeah, so we break that down. Like I said, I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm a paranormal investigator myself. I try to find reasonable explanations with everything that I do on here. Some things I can, validate, saying that this is like that poor kid that saw something on the ceiling. Yeah, that was creepy. Y'all, that was creepy stuff right there. I'm not going to say that. I don't know. That's probably the only one on that got me. So anyways, I hope y'all like this video. Hey, if y'all know some more videos, or if y'all have something that happens to you, drop me a line on my Instagram page. I'll check it out, see what I think about it. Other than that, I will see y'all on the next video. Bye now.